Monster Girl, Cursed Sword. Monster Type, Magic Material. Monster Family, Sword Devil. Yuri's Note. A legendary cursed sword. I don't know much about it, but it'd be cool to have one. Yuri's point of view. I've heard of a rare type of sword that comes from the demon realm. They obey the wishes of their masters, so of course I decided to go and look for one in this really old castle. I'd broken down the front door and begun walking around, looking for where the sword would be. This castle was extremely big and it took nearly 2 hours to search just the bottom half of it. I walked up the long stairs to get to the second floor of the castle and entered the second room to see a red and black demon-like sword on the ground. I stepped towards it and went to pick it up, but it transformed. A cursed sword. Once she was transformed, she looked towards me with a smile full of malice. "You've got nice, cuttable skin," she said. "Please don't," I replied. But she didn't listen to me. She slashed at me with her extremely sharp nails, cutting me. Blood dripped from my cheek. The cursed sword knelt down in front of me and pulled me into a hug, stroking my hair softly. "You'll be my husband," she said. I remained silent. "You don't want to be?" she asked. A sigh escaped her mouth as she looked into my eyes. "I'll just have to prove that to you then," she said. "I'll be your sword. I'll be by your side, and then you'll have no choice to love me." A slight smile crossed my face. "Right," I said. "I'll look forward to it." Talia's point of view. It was late at night and I couldn't really sleep very well. Maybe because the Lamia that I had been staying with had her long snake body coiled around me tightly. I also really needed a drink of water. I wanted to wake her up, but she just looked too darn cute while sleeping. She had a line of drool running down the side of her mouth and a very cute smile on her face. I tried to wake her up by calling her name, but that didn't work. She just groaned softly in her sleep and uncoiled herself a bit. It was enough for me to carefully get out of bed without waking her. I kissed her softly on the cheek before leaving the room and going to the kitchen. Once I entered the kitchen, I saw that a slime girl was sitting on the floor in front of my fridge, just looking at it. Hello?" I said. The slime girl looked towards me, smiling brightly, before jumping at me and hugging me tightly. A slight blush crossed my face as I hugged the slime girl back. She felt more like goo than slime. "You must be Talia," the slime girl said. "You know my name?" I asked. "Yes," she said, smiling. "I'm friends with the Lamia." "Oh, is that right?" I said. "Yes," the slime girl replied. She smiled happily and excitedly before kissing me on the cheek. My cheeks turned a light shade of red. "Talia?" a voice asked. Looking towards it, I saw that the Lamia slithered into the room, yawning as she rubbed her eyes. "You weren't in bed," she said. "We've got a visitor," I replied. The Lamia looked towards me and saw the slime girl smiling brightly at her. "Hello," the slime girl said, happily. Thanks a lot for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. It means a lot to me. Also, I don't do sub for sub, so if that's what you're looking for, then please leave. I upload every day except Saturday and Sundays. My upload time is 2 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, which I believe is 9 PM US Pacific and 11 PM US Central.